Hey everybody, Icy Cat here. Unfortunately, with the new season, Operation Chimera, we now have a new glitch that's being abused. The invisibility glitch. So what's being done about it? How can you deal with this if you encounter it in your games? Stick around as we talk about it next. So right now there is a way to intentionally become an invisible operator in the game. Essentially you have the weapons that are visible or any gadget that you might be holding in your hands, but otherwise your character model becomes completely invisible. I am not going to go into the steps of how to reproduce this glitch. As far as I'm concerned, this is blatant cheating. I don't condone it at all. In fact, if anybody even posts links for how to do it in my comments section, I will immediately delete those as I find them. And this is a big problem that Ubisoft is aware of. In fact, today they went ahead and deployed a hotfix on PC so that the PC players will no longer be encountering this. However, there's a bit of a problem that causes them to not be able to put this out on the console side of the equation. And that's the fact that any kind of major changes to the code that's put out with the game needs to go through Microsoft and Sony certification before that upload can then be brought live into the game. They don't have to do that on PC. It's a much faster process. But on console, they're kind of stuck waiting, so they can't do it as quickly. Now, we did get a statement from the Rainbow Six community developer, it's Epi, and he said that we should be expecting to see something in about the next week or so. He has no way to guarantee an exact date on when that will be because, again, the corrections need to go through Microsoft and Sony before they can go live. Ubisoft has no control over that process, but Ubisoft is definitely trying to get that fast-tracked as quickly as they can. In the meantime, unfortunately, that means console players are going to be stuck dealing with this glitch being abused as they play. So what do you really do about this? There's no great way to counter this. Of course, if it is on the opposite team and you use a jackal or something to hunt them down, or a lion, I mean, these are really limited fixes because you're only going to get like, an icon location or, Cav does an interrogation. These are like not really great ways to deal with the problem. And the short answer is there's not really much that you can do about it. It's going to impact your gameplay experience. And if you're running into people that abuse this, if you're in casual, of course, you have the option to back out of that match. It doesn't really cost you anything to do that in casual and try to find a better match that's just not happening. If it's in ranked, it's a little bit more of a serious problem because people do have their ranks on the line, and then if they're using this glitch, that just creates a really unbalanced situation. At this time, Ubisoft says the best thing to do is go ahead and use the report toxic behavior function in the game menu when you come across anybody that might be doing this glitch. Of course, you do have the option if you get it on a screen capture and you've recorded the video that clearly shows the player model in the invisible state along with some indication of that player's gamer tag. But that's a very laborious process for the player to go ahead and get that content to support with all of those details. So once again, Ubisoft has deployed a hotfix on PC, immediately correcting this problem. They are fast-tracking a hotfix solution over to the console side of the equation. However, it is out of their hands how long Sony and Microsoft take to actually approve it and then get it implemented. They're estimating that it should be maybe next week, but they have no control over that process. So again, in the meantime, just use that report toxic behavior button. And if you've got somebody on the enemy team that's doing that and all 5 of the people on your team report that all at once, that's going to show in their system as like, having a rapid accumulation of these toxic behavior reports, and that's going to warrant a closer inspection by the team that investigates those. It's not a perfect solution. There's no great way of dealing with this right now, but again, they're trying their fastest to get this fix out there, and this is what we can do in the meantime as a console community to help deal with this problem. So if you guys run into people using this glitch, let me know down in the comments below or share with me over at IceCat25 on either Facebook or Twitter. Now, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification button so you're alerted as soon as I make new content available. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.